Well, good morning and welcome to the homestead. Back up at the sawmill, guys. I've got a little bit of a pile going, and I've got some wood in the back of the trailer. But I think what I'm gonna do is get a couple of more logs milled up into 1-bys because I want to get the floor in the middle section of the Farmstand done, and I want to get the outer wall put on so that the insulation isn't exposed. Even though it's got plastic on it, it would look a lot better if it was all cleaned up. And then we're gonna hang the door and get that all framed in so the front of that is relatively complete and dried in and ready to go. I've got a bunch of boards milled up. Let's go over here to the Farmstand, guys. Let's go over here and I'll show you what we're gonna try and get done today. Hopefully. There's not a lot of time left in the day. I think it's like 9:45, but if things go well, I might be able to get it done. You can see, got all my tools out. All right. If we go in here, I got this room all cleaned out. It's in there for now, but I'll move it back out after. So I want to get my floor down so we get rid of these cracks and get all of that in all the way up to here. And then what I want to do is get this front wall on and get that door in that hole, so this looks a whole lot better. Who needs a gym when you got a homestead to build? Alright guys, we got a door. Let's go inside and take a peek. Not too shabby. Got it set back up. I think that's gonna work, at least for now. So now I'm gonna try and get some boards on here. What do you think, guys? Not bad. I got that top part to do. I'm gonna see if I can bang this out today too. All right, not bad for a day's work. I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully Missy will like it when she gets home. Hi, you thirsty? You wanna go up front with me? Wanna go up front with me? Come on, let's go. Well, it's another day and welcome to the homestead. Guys, 2 days ago, they were predicting 90% chance of rain today. We did get a little thunderclap last night and a little bit of rain, but they're still predicting 50% rain. Look at that. 50% rain today. There's not a cloud in the sky anywhere. I don't know. I don't know how these guys get away with their predictions. But it's a good thing because I'm headed back up to the farm stand and we're gonna see if we can get that top part finished off today. All right, so one of the first things I gotta do is I gotta take this plastic down and I've gotta put some 2x4s going vertically, so I have something for my boards to attach to. All right, guys, frame out the door, and this is trim on the side, and this is done, but it looks a hell of a lot better. I have to say so myself. Very happy with that. Well, as you guys can see, it's a couple of days later. I had a bunch of running around to do the day after you just saw me button up that front wall. And then yesterday, well, a little birdie told me Jason had a project going on that he really could use some help with. So I reached out to him and ended up going over there yesterday to help him out with that project. And I didn't film any of it because it's their project. It was a pleasure to be able to go over there and help Jason out on that project. And I'll be back again very shortly to continue on with that project. So that's where we're at over there. But today we're headed up to the mill, guys. I need to start milling some wood for the sawmill, for the house build. I know I said that last time I got on the mill, but ended up using those boards for the project you just saw me do, which was enclosing in the front of the farm stand. Look at it, guys. It's all cleaned up. It still needs a lot of work, but it is functioning the way we want it to for the time being, and I can step away from it and get some other stuff done and just come back to it at a later date, which is the plan. But I'm gonna come over here to the sawmill. I've got these 4 logs that we're gonna get over to the sawmill. And then I've got some logs back there. I'm gonna take Gray, the other tractor that we have here on the homestead, which is also a gift, a loaner from our good friend. We'll call him T because he wants to kind of stay anonymous, and we respect that. He's let us borrow that for several months, and that's a great tractor, but it's much older and a much smaller tractor than Blue was. So, well, Blue was here. We got what we could get done with Blue, but I'm gonna fire that up after I mill up these logs, go dig some logs out of this little pile over back here, drag them up here, and either cut some of them or prep them here on my 4x4 prep area. Now, if you've been following along, you know I stacked a whole bunch of logs over there. Well, you might be asking yourself, oh, Eric, why don't you just cut those logs? Because that gray tractor, that's not here forever. So while I have it here, I'm gonna keep these logs stacked up here where I can just roll them over here to the mill, and I'm gonna go to the back and get more logs and bring them forward. Just seems to make a lot more sense. All right, that's not too bad. Cleared out all my logs. That last little log you saw me doing, I put the chunks over here on the trailer. You see, I wanted a couple of live edge pieces. These are some other pieces, and these are some of those thin ones. Those are all for the special project, guys. Can't spill the beans on that yet, but soon we'll let you know. But Missy's in the greenhouse. Missy's in the grow room, so let's go over there and check that out. I think she's working on her lights in there. She might have even planted some more stuff, but let's get in there and see what's going on. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, a beautiful woman with power tools.
All right.
What you got going there?
I'm putting the brackets on the boards for my lights.
Oh, nice.
So I have this one set up here so I have more light.
Oh.
So I can see.
Oh, cool.
Although this is great, this light up here for the ceiling, it doesn't throw off a lot of light.
No.
So putting the brackets on, so basically once I get the brackets on the board, then this just snaps on here, and then I can put string and hang it.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
like the other ones.
Good. Oh,
So,
I see you changed the lights around.
Yes. So, they say third time's a charm.
I guess so.
So, this is the third time I've switched them around. And we do need one light per tray.
Yeah.
If I want to stack them 3 on a shelf.
And you can see those are getting some good light, guys.
They are. They're getting more light than they were. We did have a problem with our broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. We had a really extremely warm night, and we left the heater on, and we shouldn't have. And the seedlings that I had in here were probably as big as my lettuce right now, and they all died off.
Oh.
And it just got too hot.
Oh,
so,
no kidding.
These are not on heat mats. This whole rack is cold crop. So
this one here?
Yeah, this whole rack right here.
Okay.
So I reseeded the broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower, and now we're hoping for the best.
Okay.
So we're probably about 2 weeks behind because of that, but I'm okay with it. We should be okay.
Yeah. And that stuff's all on heat mats?
And this side is all on heat mats right now, except for my potatoes. I'm starting sweet potato slips, so...
Still need lights under there,
yeah,
huh?
I need lights under here.
Oh, look at that.
Those are leeks.
Leeks, guys.
Yeah. Same thing as a green onion.
Nice.
But I used a lot of green onions.
I'm bumping you guys all over the place. Sorry.
I used a lot of green onions last year, so those seem to work best for us. I did plant some onions, and I do have some coming up, but
I think we should try some for slips.
Yeah, well, they're not coming up as well as I thought they would. I do have some coming up, but again, this is our second spring here, and we're still on a trial and error basis, and now this is a whole new room and a whole new way of doing things.
And actually, this is our first spring to get seeds started in time.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even start until March last year.
Yeah, it was pretty much the first week of March where we were able to start anything. But I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do more trays, but I need to get my lights up first.
All right. Well,
there's no point in sowing seeds if I don't have lights.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go grab the other tractor.
Okay.
And see if I can drag some logs out and get them over to the sawmill, because I cut up all that stuff.
Okay.
All right. Well, stay tuned for more progress in the grow room.
Skin behind in this old rented room, float my way across the great divide and be buried in you. I've been looking far and wide for what I gotta prove, and putting peaks in my rear view. Well, it's colder here than anyone told me the South could get. And I took to staying up real late and smoking cigarettes. The cheap tobacco burns the way that bridge between us did, and I'm left looking at the glowing ends. But am I too far gone to be
right, guys. Oh, that sun is bright. I got a good sized pile going. Those are some good logs. I'm feeling good. That sets me up for tomorrow. I'm gonna head back towards the camper because I got one more thing I want to do today before the sun goes down. All right, guys, so I am back here with my chickens at our mobile chicken coop, and I don't think I discovered this, but I certainly stumbled on it and am so happy. As I collect these eggs, I'm going to show you how crispy clean these eggs look, and I'm going to tell you why. So all it is, look at, it's just a little sawdust, but that's not too bad. We don't have a bar on our nesting boxes, so they do go in there. But let me show you what I got going on, guys. So what I do is I collect the sawdust from the sawmill and I just sprinkle that down in there. Okay? And what that does, you see, is it dries everything. If they go to the bathroom in there, it dries it right out. Let me show you what I'm talking about, guys. So it dries it right out because we've tried everything. We put hay in there, they scratch it all out. We put straw in there, they scratch it all out. We put carpeted pads in there, they scratched it all out. We couldn't find anything that would keep them from pulling it out of the nest box and then getting in there and doing their business. But this sawdust, we've been sprinkling it in on the daily, pretty much every day. And when they scoop it out, it's so fine, it just falls through the mesh in the floor of the coop. So it's working out fantastic.